Hi, your favorite uncle, and this is episode 8 of Kayden's World. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Kayden sat across from me, both of us with our legs crossed, mirroring each other without even trying. His sneakers tapped lightly against the cushion beneath him as he leaned back, eyes fixed on the bookshelf over my shoulder. He wasn't reading the titles, just watching the colors like they might distract him from whatever was turning in his mind. I didn't rush him. In this space, silent works like a pressure valve. Wait long enough and something real will come out. You ever think people ask the wrong questions? Kayden subtly asked. I adjusted my posture, keeping my gaze steadily on him. What do you mean? They ask you something, but it's not what they really want to know. They just circle it. His tone was casual, but his eyes had a sharp glint of someone who'd been testing people's intentions for a long time. That happens a lot, I said. Even here. Sometimes people say one thing because they're afraid to ask the real thing. Hayden smirked faintly. That's what I think you do. I raised an eyebrow. You think I'm circling? He shook his head. No, I think you're testing me. Like you want to see if I'll answer the question you really want to know without you asking it out loud. I leaned back, crossing my arms loosely. And have I succeeded? Not yet, he said with a grin, but you're close. There it was, the spark. Kayden liked the game. He wanted to feel one step ahead, even here. All right, I said, keeping my tone even. What's the real question you think I want to ask? He didn't hesitate. Why do I let everyone record me? That caught me. All right, I said slowly. Why do you? He tapped the side of his sneaker against the cushion because it's easier than telling them no. Easier how? Easier than explaining why I don't want to be on camera all the time. Easier than watching them get upset about it. Easier than feeling like I'm ruining the fun. The last words came out quieter, and his eyes flickered towards the window before coming back to me. Kayden, I said gently, you're not responsible for keeping other people entertained. He gave a small, almost playful eye roll, not dismissive, just protective. Yeah, I know, but that's what they like. And if they like me when I'm funny, then I should just keep being funny, right? I shook my head. What they like isn't always the same as who you are. He looked at me for a second, then down at his hands. Yeah, but maybe the rest isn't worth seeing. That line sat heavy between us. I didn't jump to correct him. Instead, I let the quiet press in until it felt undeniable. Who told you that? Asked firmly. He gave a shrug. Nobody, I just figured it out. Or maybe somebody made you feel it, I said, and you turned it into a rule. He tilted his head slightly, narrowing his eyes. You got rules too, right? Everyone does. Mine's be funny, keep the peace. What's yours? I thought for a moment. Mine is listen until the real question shows up. He smirked. Like what's happening right now? Exactly. Kayden shifted, resting his elbow on his knee. Okay, then, here's the real question. I stayed quiet. What if the funny part of me is the only part people like? What if I stop being funny and stop caring? I met his gaze. Then the ones who stopped caring weren't really caring in the first place. And the ones who stay, you'll know they're here for you. He studied me like he was trying to find a loophole in my answer, but there wasn't one. His shoulders eased. All right, he said softly. I'll think about that. That's all I ask. The clock above the nook ticked quietly, pulling us towards the end of our session. Kayden didn't get up right away. You're still circling, he said with a faint grin. And you're still watching, I replied. He smirked, unfolded his legs, hopped down the look. Guess we both have rules. I guess we do. Kayden was about to walk out the door, but he decided to turn around and sit back in the nook with me. Kayden, you know where this is going. Kayden chuckled a little bit. Yes, I do. But I still want you to say it anyway. I chuckled back at him, slowly, but with fun and excitement. You already know how I'm about to say it. Kayden said, say it. Kayden, who taught you these rules? And that was the end of episode 8. Like, comment, subscribe, share, comment.